Alright guys, thanks for stopping by for part 2 of this series, painting my long lost second gen Cummins. If you guys didn't, you need to go back and watch the old video. It's a pretty crazy story on how I actually got this thing. We got straight to work and started sanding on it in the last video. We were actually going to spray this thing. So let's get right into the video. Thanks guys, and be sure to subscribe. Part 2 of our $100 paint job video. So it's very, very nice. Mid 60s kind of day out in Indiana. Very nice today. We may heat up the garage. We're going to paint this thing in a little bit, but if you guys didn't watch the last video, you need to go check that out now. It's actually a pretty cool story, but I bought this truck back on accident. It used to be my old truck, and I didn't even know that I was buying it back. But anyways, we have went through and did 80 grit on the entire truck, and I saw one of your guys' comments saying I should at least do 220. Well, we went ahead and just did 220 on the whole thing, and then we just kind of did a quick nothing. Like I said, if you guys didn't watch the other video, this is just a cheap, easy paint job. This truck has Bondo in it, has rust that's been fixed not the right way, so we're not gonna go crazy on it, but we went through, blocked it with the 400. So yeah, we're gonna see how it turns out. I have all my supplies in here, and we're gonna be painting this thing tonight, hopefully. We already did some taping on the windows, just the harder to get spots. Went ahead and covered that hole up so that way the dash doesn't get smoked again. We got a Harbor Freight paint gun. I'm going to try and go find a dryer for it real quick. And we got our, I'm not even going to tell you guys what color it is. Quick shop update to bring you guys up to speed on what we've been doing day to day. We have a 05 Dodge back. We did some engine work on this several months ago, earlier on in the year, and it was back for some suspension stuff, and it had almost had a drive shaft failure. And then we have a 12 valve Cummins getting some work. We've worked on it before too. And then that truck's done. That truck, we're waiting on a TCM. If any of you guys have a TCM for an LML Duramax, hit me up. I will buy it off of you. I'll pay top dollar for it. But there's a national back order on those TCMs, and I can't get one, so I need a TCM for that. This mission for the LMM is almost done, guys. That's going to be an exciting video. I can't wait to share that with you guys. But I have some content kind of stored for it. But it is getting a built trans from Flat Out Diesel. And yeah, so that's where we're at. Shop stuff, guys. We've honestly been kind of slow a little bit, not necessarily slow, just kind of, you know, I'd say pretty regular from what it has been. And we are kind of trying to take advantage of that and, you know, get this truck painted. So that is where we're at. Hope you guys are ready. Be sure you guys like, subscribe, leave your comments down below, guys. Let's get this fired up. Let's get this video to blow up. Last one did really good. So let's go, guys. Let's get it done. Over here, and it looks a lot better than I thought it was going to. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't expect anything close to showroom quality, but I'll go ahead and show you guys. It's really not that bad for Rural King tractor paint. It's got some orange peel, definitely some dust in it, but it's not that bad. We're talking $100. There it is. However, one pretty big run in it, but it may be able to be wet sanded out. It's right here on the back bedside. It's a big one. I screwed up. Dylan screwed up. Oh well. There's some runs down there, but we're gonna be able to cover that up. Then there's one more big run over here, but I kind of almost put the next coat on thick enough to where I almost got it covered up in that spot. But tailgate looks pretty decent. Still kind of tacky feeling. not very cold or not very warm in here. So anyways, there you guys have it. I'm going to pull all the tape off and pull it outside. Let you guys see it in the sunlight. All right, guys. Got the Dodge all painted last night, and now I'm at the junkyard trying to find some pieces for it. Man, I think I see a really nice red bed, honestly. Hope that thing's not like ready to go. That's gonna be sickening, but I'm at the junkyard, like I said, guys. Just trying to find some taillights. And I did find a sweet bumper. The truck does have a sport bumper on it, but I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe not doing the sport bumper after I seen the one when I walked in. Just looked really nice. And I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe just running it. But let's get over here and see if we can find us a set of taillights. Guys, when I told you red regular cabs are common, I wasn't lying. I've seen a lot of you guys commenting saying I was lying about the last video I posted, saying that I should have known that was my truck. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, all red regular cabs. They are all short beds. These would have been perfect shorties, but yeah, these things are completely rusted out. Someone stole parts of the bed out of that one, but there are a couple more up there. And I did pick up some new taillights. The junkyard wanted 50 bucks for a set, which they didn't even have, and I got those at O'Reilly's for 20 bucks a piece. So yeah, junkyard people just, man, it's so annoying. But anyways, I also got a can of the IH Red to do some touch-ups on a spot of the bumper that I missed, and I didn't paint the grill yesterday because I didn't think I was gonna be able to make it work, and I don't want to mix paint again, so I'm just gonna spray paint it red. And then we will push the truck outside, or drive the truck outside, and I mean, it's legal. I need to take it and get fuel in it, and kind of let it sit in the sun for a little bit, let that paint cure up, and yeah, so let's go, guys. Let's get this thing ready to go. Currently pretty much mind blown, honestly. I kind of feel like we broke a rule somewhere. I feel like we tapped into something, if you guys know what I'm saying. I don't know, but anyways, check this thing out. Got the grill painted, put it on while it was still wet without even smudging it. I am going to be upfront and transparent with you guys. From the beginning of this, we said that we're not going to spend a ton of time in this and make it a show quality paint job, and we did absolutely that. We did not spend a bunch of time in it, but the paint honestly just laid out really well. There's a couple runs like I showed you guys, but it doesn't look bad. I am going to be honest with you guys. On camera, it's going to be hard to see the imperfections that I can see. A camera makes everything look good when it comes to paint and body work and stuff, but it is really hard to tell. If you guys were to see this truck in person somewhere, you'd be able to understand what I'm saying, but it looks nicer on camera than it actually is. I'll be straight up with you guys, but I will try and do my best and walk around here and show you guys what the finish looks like. So there you can see what I'm talking about. There's a lot of orange peel in it. There's high and low spots on the hood that you could see. We did 220 and 400 it. The hood turned out a lot better than I thought, just because that single stage it just seems like it's so hard to get even coverage and it not look tiger striped. But with this paint, man, it just turned out decent. This is just the Magic brand tractor or Rural King paint. You can get it at Tractor Supply as well, I believe. But and this door, I think some moisture got into it, and I can already see. I can see it with my sunglasses on, but I can't see it with my sunglasses off. You guys actually, yeah, you can see it on the camera. There's definitely a spot right there that didn't get hit as well, and it's lighter, so I'm gonna have to touch that up. But I thought about just doing bed liner on the bottom. So that door, you can see there is definitely some moisture got into the paint, I think, and made it orange peel even worse than the other side. Kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. And then obviously the runs that we were talking about, we have a run there. We have a run in the back, a big bad run. This one's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try and get it out of there without having to repaint a bunch. It's right through there. I put it on thick afterwards to try and cover the run up, but it didn't really work. So I'll show you guys from the back side what it looks like. Like from right here, I mean, she is 12.5 on Facebook Marketplace all day. You guys have been there. How mad would you be if you saw this truck list for 12.5 and you went and looked at it and it's just all smeared together? So there you guys have it, man. I'll show you guys a couple more little high and low spots. There's definitely a low spot right there. Looks like got a little aggressive with the DA. Well, like up on the pillars, man, it's straight cherry. you guys have it. Check that thing out. $100 paint job. I'm not gonna consider this a full reveal yet because there is still a couple things I need to touch up on it, but she's all painted up, guys. I didn't want to make you guys wait any longer. And yeah, so without further ado, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys on the next one.